It was 1965, and we were high school seniors living in Centerville, Ohio. And we were part of a movement of sorts, the folk music movement. What started as a performance at our homecoming led to performances at high schools across the state, at business association dinners, television performances on Dayton and Cincinnati stations. We even cut a record of original songs, which we sold to all of our friends. After 30 years, in 2003, we had a group reunion in Lake Tahoe. It led to more reunions and singing at our 30th, 40th, and 50th high school reunions. We found that we actually still like each other. And even though we are spread from California and Arizona to New York City, Ohio, and Alabama, and some of us are polar opposites in our political views, we're still coming together for the music and just to be together. And then someone had a crazy idea about doing an online talk show. And this is it.
Hello and welcome to the 17th episode of the 10 of Us Talk Show.
17.
Number 17.
Time
This
flies
is
when
exciting.
you're having fun.
I'm here today with Terry, Bill.
I'm Bill Curtis. I played the bass fiddle, and of us were the ones that started this whole group of folk singing.
Started folk singing all by yourself?
All by myself.
Wow.
And I'm Ginny Poulos, and you know me, I'm the New Yorker. And so I'm in territory that makes me feel very comfortable, Chicago.
And we are so happy to be here in beautiful downtown Chicago today. But you know, this has been a very busy week with impeachment week.
Yep.
And so I thought today we might, we all agree on everything here in the 10 of us. So
Yeah.
perhaps
Sure.
we could discuss maybe something like immigration. And Terry, why don't you start us off with your opinions?
Well, immigration is basically what is Build America. It's worked real well these last couple hundred years. The idea of messing it up and building a wall is probably really a bad idea. You agree with that, don't you, Bill?
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Right?
No, we don't agree with that.
What do you think?
Because it's uncontrolled. We cannot allow millions and millions of people to come in when we don't have the resources or the jobs for those people. We need to let people come in an orderly fashion so that we're bringing in people who will be able to fill jobs that are being opened up, and we're having more employment right now. And they come in. I don't think it's fair for those who have been waiting for the time that they can actually immigrate and become U.S. citizens to have 500,000 people come in and jump in front of them. I'm not politically correct.
Well, that's true. However, for those of us that are politically correct,
Okay.
Well, when you say millions and millions, I don't really think it's millions and millions.
I think it will be.
No.
I will think it will be over 1 million at least.
And also I think a number of the people that come here, they get jobs and they having wages deducted from their salaries, and it's in helping our tax base.
A number, yes, there are. I mean, let's face it. Agriculture would not be what it is today without the people that are coming in. And I don't have any problem with that, but at some point you run out of those agricultural jobs.
Well, there's agriculture jobs, there's jobs in restaurants, there's people who take care of gardeners who can do extraordinary things.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
think that within a generation, all those people who come and we've helped give back because they value education so much that they educate their children to really go on and be someone who does the return on the investment.
Only one of us that's right.
Well, that's true, depending on how you look at it. You're either right, left, or in the middle.
The reality is we don't have a wall right now, and we don't have a credible control in immigration, and the people coming in lends to the American economy, lends to the American dream, and it's working really well.
Where I am in Alabama right now, our public school system does not have a whole lot of money. And this past school year, the elementary school added, I think it was 50 students who could not speak English.
America was built on that, Bill.
America was built on a structured.
Okay, let's take a little pause.
Isn't this
we
fun?
certainly, yes, Bill's having a wonderful time today.
Neither of us have weapons in our hands.
That's it. And we are so glad. Thank you.
Okay, and we're arguing and we're fighting and.
Hey guys, I know it's gotten a little tense here, so let's take all of folks and take a little break, and we're going to go to our pizza place that we wanted to share some famous Chicago pizza.
Hi. Glad you're joining us at Lou Malminati's famous classic pizza place in Chicago.
Pizza! Here we go. But and so we came here as part of our Chicago experience.
And Jennifer's bucket list.
And we gave up our fight against scrapping. Notice there's no knives on the table, and nobody has been stabbed with a fork because we're all getting along. We all getting along?
Yes.
And we know that Trump can't eat pizza because it has an honesty. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Pizza's for everyone.
So pizza's for everybody, and back to the studio, and back to whatever we're doing. See you later from pizza.
Bye-bye.
That was the most delicious pizza I have ever had outside of New York City.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It was fabulous pizza, and now I know why they've got the reputation they have. So to pick up where we left off, why don't we talk a little bit about another issue that faces our country, and that's about the environment. Bill?
I'm a conservationist, definitely. I think my bottom line is the whole idea of global warming being caused by man.
It's not caused by man. It's caused by man and woman.
No.
And child.
And
child. No, I don't think. I think there's an awful lot of pseudoscience there. There are scientists who feel this, and any other scientist that disagrees with them
Excuse me. When did you get your climatology degree? And where there aren't people that disagree. There are people that tell the facts and people that don't tell the facts, and it's as simple as that, Bill.
No, it is not as simple as that, because there are the main climatologist who started the Weather Channel. He thinks it is all a hoax.
Jenny deeply believes that the problem of global warming is by mankind, of the things we're throwing in the air, right?
Is that kind of where you come from?
I also believe that that there has been a campaign to make people think that it is not, and at the same time, our president in the White House today is rolling back all these environmental laws. Do you not remember the first time I went to LA, I couldn't see the mountains because there was so much smog. The sun was out, but you couldn't. Oh my God, it's like a different place.
Well, yeah, but they're not rolling back the air quality standards or the water quality standards.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
But talking about the water quality, we all went out to the water tower to take some nice photos.
Saved by the water tower.
And let's go take a look at our video where we all loved each other. We were at the water tower.
Thank you, Tara.
Hey everybody, here we are in front of the water tower in the windy, cold city.
And I think it's time we go back in the studio where we're getting along and not fighting, and it's warm. Well, I'm glad we took the water tower break and got ourselves a little calmed down, because we are, the 10 of us, known each other 60 years.
Yes.
And we really do love
And
each
we
other.
do love each other.
And we have so many similar views on the issues today. For instance, that this, as we referred to, today is the 1st of February, and we're in the final stages of the nation's 3rd impeachment trial.
Yes.
And all of us agree on the impeachment of President Trump, that he did do this bribery. And
I object.
Oh, here we go.
What, you don't think he did this?
I don't think he did anything that was impeachable.
So you do think he did?
I think he is a businessman, and that's what most of the people who like him like about him, because he's not playing the games. He's not politically correct in any form. And
There's something we
That's what
agree
makes
on.
him. You think that's what makes him likable?
I think that makes it very likable, because
Excuse me, but he's a businessman failure. You know, all of his businesses have failed. Steaks, airplanes, real estate. Shall we go on? I mean,
Then how does he have so much money?
Well, hold on. We're
he
talking.
must steal it from
I
people.
don't know.
Well,
No, he's very successful is the reason.
we're talking about the impeachment, and we all agree that the case made by the House has been proven.
Yes.
The president did this, right?
No, I don't believe that. And
well, they never had it.
the witnesses
House,
were supposed
the
to be
senators
called,
did
but
not. The senators did not dispute that he did what he did. None of the council representing the president ever said one word in dispute of the
Don't hit her,
facts.
Bill. Don't hit her, Bill.
yes, they didn't, because they said, and I believe it, that what he did was not impeachable. And I say, when they frame it the way they do, that he did this only for his self-interest. How do you know that? I mean, do you know the man's heart? Well, you think you do, because you think he's a...
You know what concerns me too, and I just heard this on the news watching it this morning. What concerns me also about this is that what effect doing an impeachment on a current president does going forward for our country. And I think that that's also a concern of mine, is also this entire process.
But hold on.
But how about, I mean, it's everything that led up to it. It was all of...
And who is they that you referred to? I wasn't sure who.
Before we get into they, let's talk about we. We are a group that totally agrees on almost everything.
I didn't get to make my point.
and really stays together and remembers back in 1965, many years ago, at our high school graduation, we sang a song of togetherness, and maybe we should take a break here and come back and sing that song to remind us we are the 10 of us, and we do love each other, and we are together.
Amen.
Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya, my Lord. Oh Lord, Kumbaya.
Love you, Bill.
Love you.
Now, see, that's the way we can disagree and still get along. And here's a note for our country. We all should be able to disagree, get along, and love each other. So from February 1st, our 17th show here in Chicago, God bless. Tune in for the next one.
Peace.
You'll have pneumonia for what?
All right. Okay.
You take it this time.
Okay, here we are at the Riverwalk. Notice how crowded it is here in Chicago at the river with the beautiful view, because it's so warm and so toasty. It's just like Southern California. We're down in Alabama, right, Bill? Huh?
Or like New York and Columbus,
Or like New York and Columbus, Ohio.
Right. But the wind here is very special.
The wind here is what really makes it. So,
Grabs you.
then here's the deal, that we're going back inside where it's warm, and if anybody starts to quibble about the things we're talking about, we're going to drag them back outside, and this will cause peace, love, and harmony. So, bye from the Chicago River. Bye, say bye.